Okay, so I am refilming this video or this story time because I posted it like a couple of years ago on my YouTube, but it recently came back up and I'm just sharing it again. But yeah, this is my story time on my slight alien encounter. I don't even know what to call this thing, and I tried to look up pictures of it, but I can't find like a picture of exactly what this thing looked like. But it was kind of like an octopus. But and this is gonna be like a really quick story time too, but so basically, in this dream, like I didn't encounter this thing like, in the 3D, like face to face, but it was in a dream and it looked like I had went somewhere else to like another galaxy, I guess. Um, Wherever this was, it looked like very bright. I remember seeing like a very vivid, like red type of color, but it looked like I was on a whole different planet, y'all. I wish I knew where it was, but I don't. But apparently there was some type of emergency because like one of the bins, it looked like it had got injured or hurt where there was like an open wound, but it didn't look like the typical open wound that you would see like on a human being. Um but yeah, it had got hurt, and apparently it's like I was there helping. It was almost like some type of like emergency where you know how like EMS come in. It was like that type of situation, which was like very, and it felt like very hectic. It's almost like whatever this thing was, like it was making like a noise, like you can tell that it was hurt. But I just remember seeing like the open wound, and it's like it wasn't even bleeding, but you can tell like the skin of it was like open, and I'm not really sure exactly what happened to it. But yeah, like after that happened, so where I guess we were able to help whatever this was, like, heal. Um I remember it's like as I was leaving, because it looked like I was backing up, right? And I could see this being from afar, and it looked like it was sitting on top of like a wall. It kind of looked like a concrete wall. I don't know what that was, but it looked like it was sitting on a concrete wall. And as I'm like moving back, or it's like, zooming out, I can see where this thing looks like it has legs of an octopus, which was really weird. Um, and it looked like it had on a shirt, but it's like, of course, it didn't have on pants because the legs were like an octopus or whatever. But yeah, I remember like the skin color, it looked like a really pale gray type of color. And it kind of did have like the head kind of did resemble of like an octopus. So I'm assuming this is like in the octopus family, but it's like it wasn't in water. But that's like the best way I can describe what this thing looked like. And it had arms, like two arms, and but the legs were like of an octopus. And it was like a very, like, I wasn't scared seeing this thing. Like you can tell that it was like a friendly type of being, but it's like they just needed help. So yeah, that was like my first dream of encountering like a different type of being, which was really interesting. I was like, oh wow, was not expecting that. But I think about it all the time. It's like, where was I at, and like what was that? Because like it didn't look like anything I had ever saw before. But yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much my story time on my alien encounter or whatever. So yeah.